Hi guys, so I hope we have 7B with your group mates. Okay, so this is the answers. So I'm going to go through from A to H. I hope you have done all these questions. So let's look at question A. So I've got I got x equals to ABC or with A or C. So the common factor that you can see there is C. So let me try to write it down for you. Okay, so I can see C. I'm gonna take out C. So left with A, B, or with A bar. So from here you can see we can apply the theorem 15b, which is x bar or with xy equivalent to x bar or with y. So if you can't see it still, let me write it down in order. A bar or with AB. Can you see that? So we can write down C A bar or with B. So this is your answer for X. Okay. So the next one. So this is B. So you can see that we have to open up to make, let me write down nicely. Q times with Q bar or with R Q bar or with Q R bar or with R R bar. So I've done Q times with Q, R times with Q bar, Q times with R bar, R times with R bar. Okay, so from here you can see that I have the theorem which is B bar and with B bar is equivalent to 0. Anything and with its complement will become a 0. So from here you can see this is a 0 or with R Q bar or with Q R bar or with a 0. So your final answer is R Q bar or with Q bar R. Okay, so let's go to the next question. So in this case, I have A, B, C or with A, B bar or with A bar. So here the common factor that I can see here, can you see AC and AC? So I can remove AC. I'm left with B or with B bar or with A bar. Okay, then I have AC. Okay, so this theorem x or with x bar is equivalent to 1. So here anything or with its complement it is a 1. Unlike the and, if it's a n, anything n with its complement it will become a 0. So for a or, as long as you see at one point there will be a 1 here, then this will be a 0. If this was a 0, this will be a 1. So either one of the time there will be a 1 and then the value will be a, or with a 1 will be a output 1. Okay, so I got A bar here. So from here, can you see again theorem 15b? Okay, theorem 15b, which is x bar or with xy equivalent to x bar or with y. Okay, so here you can see A. I'm going to rewrite it in that order. A bar or with AC. Okay, so will have A bar or with C as your final answer. Okay, so the next question for D. Okay, D may look complicated. Okay, it came out in one of the final exams, but it's not complicated. Okay, so here we're going to apply De Morgan's theorem. Okay, so you have two aspects here. So for the first one, I'm also going to put it as a bracket. Okay, so the first part RST and it's complemented. Okay, so I'm going to use De Morgan to open it up. So I'm going to have R bar or with S bar or with T bar. Don't forget to close the bracket because it's a separate function. Here I will have R or with S or with T and its complement. Again, I use the De Morgan's law, R bar and with S bar and with T bar. Okay, now I have R bar, S bar, T bar. And this I can times with this inside this bracket. Okay, so I have R. See, I'm going to rewrite it in an order where you can see what you can reduce. Okay, RST, RST times with R complement, S complement, T complement times with R complement. So I got S complement, T complement, or with, now again you see I'm going to write it in order to see it better. S and T, okay, then or with, then times with T, yeah? So I have R bar, S bar, T bar, and the final T bar. Okay, so here you can reduce with this formula, with this theorem, sorry, X bar and with X bar is equivalent to X bar, and this is the same as the theorem X, and with X is equivalent to X. Okay, so I'm going to write it down, rewrite it again, so you can see R and R bar and R bar. So I reduce it to one R bar, then I'm going to rewrite the rest of it, T, or with, now I got S. Okay, I got S here that I need to reduce, R bar, S bar, T bar, or with R bar, S bar, and T finally. Okay, so now you can see the other theorem which says X or with X is equivalent to X. Okay, so now you can see similar R bar, S bar, T bar, R bar, S bar, T bar, R bar, S bar, T bar. So I'm going to reduce it to one of them using the theorem. So this will be your final answer. Okay, so the next question we have E. Right, so this may look lengthy. Let's do one by one. So from here, I can see the common factor which is obvious in the middle here, BC, BC. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite the first part, A bar, B bar, C bar. I'm going to take out the BC out, BC, A bar, or with A, and then I write back the same things back again. Okay, so I have A, B, A bar, sorry, A, B bar, C bar, or with A, B bar, C. Let's do one by one, okay? So here I've got A bar, B bar, or with BC, as this has become 1. Okay, so now do I have a common factor here that I can remove? I can take out from here. I do have A, B bar, C bar, or with C. Okay, so now this formula again is X bar or with x. Here I've used same thing, x bar or with x is equivalent to 1 is equivalent to 1. Okay, anything or with its complement, it will become 1. So a bar, b bar, c bar, or with bc, or with ab bar, right? Okay, so now what is the common factor from here? From here, can you see, can we take out b bar from here and here? Okay, so I'm going to remove b bar. So I have b, b bar. I've got a bar, c bar. Okay, so I have, sorry, or with a, and I have close bracket bc. Okay. Okay, so I have b bar, and now again theorem. Okay, in this case, what theorem can you use? Theorem 15b, as in how I'm going to rewrite it, or 15a, sorry, a or with a bar, c bar, or with bc. Okay, so 15a is x or with x bar y is equivalent to x or y. Okay, now since here you have a bar here, now you'll be doubting whether this can be used similar to this. Okay, so let's assume this. Okay, x or with x bar y bar. So let's look at the answer. So I'm just going to use this to prove it. Okay, assuming I'm going to put 1 or y bar in this equation. As you know, 1 or y bar is going to still equivalent to 1. Okay, so I'm going to have x bar, y bar down here. Doesn't matter, this is still a 1. So I'm just going to add this to show you, to prove that this is the similar function to this. Okay, so I have x or with x y bar, or with x bar y bar, and so on. So I have x or with, what's the common factor here is y bar, right? So I'm going to remove y bar out, and I've got x or with x bar, and you know that x or with x bar is 1, right? Okay, so x or with y bar will be the answer. So this can equivalent to x or y bar. So this can be applied. So now b bar, a or with c bar, or with BC. And the final answer I can write down as A B bar, or with B bar C bar, or with BC. So this will be the final answer. Okay, let's look at the next slide. F. Question F is again a very lengthy question, but don't be afraid. I have the De Morgan. So I have A bar or with B, C bar. Okay, or with C bar. And right on top here, I'm just going to put it later when I'm opening it at this. So now we have B bar will be a 0, B, C, or with B bar, C bar, or with 0, and here we will apply De Morgan. So the or will become and. The original ones I'm going to leave it there. So the theorem that we use will be De Morgan's theorem. Okay, so it will be A, B, C with individual bars on top, right? Show you in different colors. You can see the bars separately. So we have x double complement is equivalent to a x. Okay, again, so I have B, C, or with B bar, C bar, or with A, B bar, C. Here now we have another common factor which is B bar. So let's look at that. B bar. So I take out B bar, I have C bar, A, C. In this case, can you see theorem 15b? Okay, x bar or with xy is equivalent to x bar or with y. Now I have BC or with B bar, and using the theorem I have C bar or with A, and this have to be opened up. B bar, C bar, or with A, B bar. So this will be the final answer. So let's look at the next question. So the next question as well is a very lengthy question, but it's not too hard. Morgan, so I have to open it up. C bar, D bar. Okay, using the De Morgan's theorem, x or with y is equivalent to x and with y bar bar. Okay, and so I'm just going to continue copying down, and I've got A, B bar, C bar, or with A bar, B bar, C, D, or with A, C, D bar. So from here, the common factor, can you see C, D bar and C, D bar? So I'm going to take it out, C, D bar, or with C, D bar, A, and down here I have A. You may write it beside each other to see things better, but so I have C bar, D bar, or with C, D bar, and this will be a 1, and copy back everything down. A, B, A bar, B bar, C, D. Okay, now bar. So I've got C bar or with C, or, and I'm going to copy back down. C bar or with A bar, B bar, C, D. Okay, hope you're following, guys. So this is 1, and A, B bar, C bar, or with A bar, B bar, C, D. Do you see any common factor after this? I don't think so. We have any more common factor. So I'm just going to rewrite this. C bar or with A bar, B bar, C, D. Alright, that will be the final answer. Let's get the next one. So this, I've already written it down. So you can see I've done a De Morgan on this. If you can see, if we have any bar complement on both the variable, so it has to be opened up so that it can look as a SOP term. So you hope it wasn't too hard. Please practice on other equations online as well. Thank you.